John for you. Welcome back to The Five. We've got an update on the story that we brought you a couple days ago about Democrat Congressman David Wu of Oregon. He's resigning in the face of a sex scandal, but he's going to resign only after the debt crisis is resolved, if that ever happens. And now we're hearing, guys, that he is going to be getting, along with Anthony Weiner, who also resigned in the face of a sex scandal, nearly $1 million in benefits and pensions. So clearly it pays to be a Democratic corn dog.
If we could say this very quickly, it is the law. We paid Richard Nixon $10 million after the guy was driven out of the White House on taxpayer money. This happens to be the law. They have a pension, and you may not like it. I don't particularly like it.
Well, why don't they change it then, Bob?
Why don't they change it? Because you change it in the House, and that's full of Republicans. So let them change it.
Because if you change it, that means you break the union and you fix it.
Did you put this Republican thing on my cup?
I did, Bob.
You did.
Don't
do
what you're going to do.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything.
Bob feels solidarity with you.
Can I just point something out?
I've got a suggestion.
The man made $174,000 a year, but the benefits package that he's going to receive and continue to receive as long as he, I guess, lives, it's ridiculous. Taxpayers are picking up the tab
and isn't this
for little Tiger's
Isn't this why
package.
we're in a debt crisis? Things like this add to the annual deficit and the national debt.
I have a suggestion. I think Wu and Weiner should take their money and get a condo. A little party condo with like fur-lined
Charlie
walls.
Rangel in Dominican Republic, where they can sip on the umbrella and take a lot of naps.
I have no problem. Get them out of office. Keep them away from us. Don't let them cause any problems. You know, $1 million is a small price to pay to get rid of these people.
Well, honestly, I think the Democrats would pay that price.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, let's move on to what I think is a real scandal. The president's job czar, okay, he put together this commission to look at the unemployment crisis in this country, and he set up this commission. He put Jeffrey Immelt, the chairman of General Electric, in charge of this jobs committee. And now Immelt has decided to move jobs overseas, actually create jobs, rather, in China. He's moving the entire GE global X-ray headquarters to China. Now, isn't this the height of irony that communist China has a more amenable environment for job creation right now than the United States of America?
Maybe he thought he was a job czar for China. Then why everyone's sugarcoating this whole thing? This is the world's most epic bromance between Immelt and Barack Obama. These two are very tight. They were tight before he became president. They're tight now. He's the job czar. He's like, hey, does my job duties entitle to me to export America? Take the jobs out of this country, put them in China, because that seems like a good thing to do.
Allow me to do the numbers for you. Jeffrey Immelt took over GE, the helm of GE, somewhere around $45 a share. He brought it to $20 a share. Nice job. Right. But he also, in the meantime, he closed down light bulb plants, the incandescent light bulb plants. They send them over to China to produce the fluorescent ones. 20,000 jobs in light bulbs and plant closures alone in that. Now this X-ray unit, more jobs going overseas. Not bad, because GE's in the business of making money. All for it. Go ahead, knock yourself out, do what you have to do. But don't make this the guy who's supposed to create jobs here in America.
Right. I mean, the optics of this are horrendous.
The reality is, he doesn't work for America. He works for his shareholders. So he should be able to do whatever he wants to do.
He does have an obligation to make money.
If going to China makes a lot of money for the shareholders, that's what he should be doing. But that means his heart lies with them and not with American jobs, and that's why he probably should be the job czar.
Yeah, because it's with the Benjamins, okay? Yeah. He's looking to make money. And by the way, he's moved his vice chairman, John Rice, to China. So that's a signal of more things to come. China's orders are up 32% in the second quarter. And by the way, India, 91%.
Bob hasn't uttered a word. What's wrong, Bob?
I've been put in a timeout by the producers.
For what?
Well, I don't for nothing. I'm not going to say it.
You know what you need?
I didn't do it.
You're in the corner.
You know, it's tough enough. But by the way, for those of you who email us in this show, could somebody please email and say, really, Bob, you're outnumbered 4-1. You get beat up all the time. And even though we don't like you, we think it's unfair.
Is this a therapy session? Because I'm digging it.
I am too. If you be my therapist.
Hey, Bob, can I just say something?
I'll say
there
one
are
thing.
positive emails. I get positive emails all the time saying how much they love you, how much they. And we actually got one today. We got one today.
That's good for the 15,000 we got. That's a good number.
It was
Listen,
Bob, it was from Alan Cohn.
Everyone wants you to tweet. Everybody wants you to tweet.
I don't know how to tweet.
We have to get you to tweet.
That is true. Everyone wants you on
virtually
Twitter.
every major international corporation has sent jobs to China. So let's not pick on.
But not job czars, not heads of those corporations.
Right.
on the President's Economic Council. That's the issue.
I see.
That's the problem.
And you know what? There's another point, too, which is the United States now has surpassed Japan with the highest corporate tax rate in the world. We've got a 35% corporate tax rate. But this is why so many of these companies are going overseas, creating jobs overseas, and then not bringing the money back to the United States.
I just have to figure out, please, someone help me. I've been doing this a long time. I can't for the life of me figure out how GE can make $14 billion internationally, $5 and change billion here, and pay zero United States federal income tax. Please help me out.
Can I make a point? I'm the only one on this panel who's written a column today, USA Today, and the title is How to End the Idiotic Game of Chicken on the Debt. I'd like you to read it. I think you learn something. It's written by me and Cal Thomas.
Do we get an autographed copy with our bedtime T-shirts you gave us?
No. I saved those for the currency that I print.
Yes, Bowling just put devil's horns and a villain's mustache on.
I can't say anything else.
All right, guys, we got a jet. Coming up, Julia Roberts' ad is being banned in the United Kingdom. Those details are coming up next on The Five.
I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul.